You've already been living in the digital currency era.
I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. Where's the money?
Hey, greetings, what's going on? It's Cornez with Too Smart to Be Broke. I want to thank you for coming to the channel today. If it's your first time here, I'm known talking about generational wealth, making money online, business credit, cryptocurrency, and things of that nature. If that interests you, you already know what to do. If not, hey, you know what to do as well. All right, family, let's get it. I want to talk about Bitcoin today. All right, so look, yesterday, matter of fact, I was going through one of my Bitcoin wallet, my crypto wallets from crypto.com. And then I was also browsing charts because, you know, I trade pairs. I don't really trade crypto often, but I do look at it. It's a hell of a fee to really trade it on MetaTrader or with my broker. But anyway, so I'm looking at it and said, man, Bitcoin price through the roof. Through the roof. So I'm in one of my little chats with you know, saying a group of like-minded people that we be building and trading, doing some different things. I said, man, y'all seen Bitcoin? And somebody was like, yeah, like PayPal sent it through the roof. I said, what? So I was like, hey, to go ahead and jump on, do my research. So PayPal, I don't know how I missed this, but that's why you got to stay connected with people who plugged in. Look, PayPal, all right, is now going to start what? Allowing you to interact with cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin specifically. So now you're gonna be able to buy, sell, and do all this type of stuff using PayPal. Now I done told y'all already about this cryptocurrency era and this Bitcoin, all right. But you know, your Ethereum, the USD, and all that. But let me just backtrack before I even get going. I want to say this: you have already been living in the digital currency era. You've already been living in it. You just haven't realized it, okay? And now it's something, they're presenting something to you that you are not acclimated to, so it's foreign. So let's just take it and put it in layman's terms so you can really get a big picture, all right? So at one point in time, you know, I'm 30. I'm born in 89, all right? So I ain't all the way back in the day like that, but there was a point in time where people operated using the barter system, so on and so forth, an exchange of services, you know, one thing for another, all right? So with that being said, you know, we started using metals like gold and silver. That was a staple for a while, but imagine lugging around gold and silver and things like that. So they had started issuing actually silver certificates, you know, gold certificates that look just like $1. All right, they just pretty much honored, hey, this is how much gold I have in the bank. But eventually they did away with the gold, and then those notes became Federal Reserve notes, legal tender, fiat money, and they're not backed by any gold and silver. But they just kind of see this. Now you see, let me pause right here and go on my ramble. Let me tell you this. The way that this economy is structured, the way that this matrix is structured, the way that this system is structured, okay, they really understand the psychology of people, and the powers that be, it's the so-called elite or whatever, they know how to trickle stuff into society to get the masses acclimated to something, okay? It's the one of the main things they are very, very well at doing. It is no coincidence that we've transitioned from one thing to the next, and especially if you're in tune with a lot of information that was forecasting these things years ago. So let me roll it back in, all right? So now you have these certificates, all right? Now you've gotten to the fiat money that's not backed by anything, but we got to go buy groceries and we do all this and that, right? So now it gets to the point where you can write a check, okay? Now, if you write this check, magically money will come out of your checking account. But you say, yeah, that's paper. But what I'm saying is when it gets processed, how is it getting processed? It's going through a computer system to get processed. You want to take it a step further, okay? You use debit cards. This debit card has numbers. That is a computer system that you put it into a computer, and it keeps track of all your information, all right? It's a chip. It's chipped now, but it was a magnet swipe. But anyway, it's a digital piece of magnetic information. You know, all that go together. Okay, it's a digital piece of it. Got your name, got all the individual information on them. All right, let's take it a step further, because you can go to the ATM and all types of stuff like that. And you're not taking the ATM that money out your bank account. You know, it's somebody else's fiat money. They charge you a fee to take their fiat money, and it deducts it from a computer system from your digital bank account. All that money ain't in there. Everybody can't take their money out of there. But let me backtrack. All right. So then you go to a job. You're not getting paid cold hard cash no more. You're getting direct deposit. Most of you are. All right. If not, y'all tripping. But and I understand some of y'all just like having the tangible check, going to check, whatever. But most of everybody was getting direct deposit. What is direct deposit? It alleviates the paper. It's all digital. Everything is digital. It's a computer system with algorithm and all that. So it's all digital. It's all digital. The only difference now is that now they're positioning, they're putting these currencies out that are not the dollar. But however, they do have USD what? They do have USD Tether, and they have USDC coin, which are all backed by Federal Reserve notes. So how are you going to back a digital token or coin off a Federal Reserve note that's not backed by anything? But get acclimated to this. So when they say USD nowadays, they're not referring to that fiat money. All right, but let me go back. You've already been living in a digital currency. I ran through all these things, even when it comes down to direct deposit. All right. Now let's take it a little bit of a step further. Okay. We've been dealing with digital currencies from a while from the aspect of Cash App, which is one of the most well-known ways to send money to and from other peoples. Okay. You got Cash App, you got Venmo, you got Zelle. You can even send money on Snapchat. You can send money on Facebook. I think you got Apple Pay. Okay. But before that, the one place you was able to send money on before all these places start popping up was PayPal. So PayPal has been in the game when it comes to digital monies. Okay, you can have PayPal credits. All right, people can send you money, and it's just digitally in the PayPal system, and you can use it there or not. So that was there before a lot of these other systems was already there, and now they've been pioneers in that lane. Okay, when it comes to digital transaction, payment processing, or financial technologies, aka fintechs, financial technologies. So those are the ones in the game that's coming. Fintechs, cryptocurrency is here. All right. I'm saying all this to let you know you've already been living in the digital money or digital currency age. You just haven't really been paying attention. So now that they're presenting to you, all right, some new currencies, some new digital currency with new terms, and it's new. All right. But money, the fiat money was new at one point in time. The checks was new at one point in time. Debit cards was new at one point in time. Direct deposit was new at one point in time. Cash App was new at one point in time. PayPal was new at one point in time. All right. So these things are already here. So the fact that Visa was looking for Ethereum based programs for Visa cards. Okay. I got a crypto.com card. They got Binance debit cards. All right. This stuff has already been here. Not to mention, Cash App already lets you buy Bitcoin on Cash App. So let me tell you this, all right? If you can purchase Bitcoin on, man, my notification's going off. My bad, hold on. If you can purchase Bitcoin on Cash App, all right, which is one of the most well-known systems to send money, then think about it. How big and serious is this? They're trying to get you acclimated, okay? Not only can you do that, you can also get stocks on there. I wouldn't. It's a good place to learn, but the more these user-friendly places like Cash App to get stocks will probably be like, they're probably gonna eat you up on that fee. But it's a good place to learn. So let's get back to that. You've already been dealing with digital money. You've already been dealing in the digital currency era. So we get that. So take a breath, inhale, exhale. It's going to be all right, but it's time for you to tap in. Now, I will say this. If you do not want to tap in with the cryptocurrencies and all this and that, all right, you can get into other things and other monetary assets. You can get into commodity money like gold and silver. That stuff is still out there. Okay. However, just make sure that you're doing what's best for you And that if you are getting those things, you're around a group of people who are going to accept that as exchange of value, okay? Because really the only reason we using any of this stuff because we can go out and buy groceries or do whatever with it because we deem it as value. But it's really fiat money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't backed by nothing but your mind. All right. But if it's easier for me to go get a apple or a loaf of bread or something like that or whatever, you know what I mean? By having this fiat money or this digital debit card or this digital credit card or writing a check that's going to get processed digitally through a computer to take money out of my digital bank account, all right, then so be it. I'm gonna play the game because I'm not growing my own food. I don't run my own economy. I'm not with a private group of people who we have our own dedicated system with how we exchange goods and services because we playing the game in this matrix. So if you over here, all right, and you just think you just going about your business all traditional or whatever, you better get with the times. All right? You got to get with the times. Now, that's all. I just wanted to go on that little rant and let you know that you've already been living in the digital currency era. Now, are you going to tap into this information and just get acclimated to it the same way other peoples of other generations had to get acclimated to the debit card? All right. How often do you know? And I know this happened to you. Every now and then I go to the grocery store and it's an elder person. I respect my elders, much love, writing a check to get some grocery. And you know what? That's the original cash back. You know, the first time I ever seen somebody get cash back is they wrote a check for bigger than what the amount was and got cash back. So that's some free game for you right there, man. People, you got to use your noggin. So that's how you got to be creative out here like that as well. All right. So with that being said, one more time, you've already been living in the digital currency era. It's just that maybe it didn't click for you. But now that it's here, okay, you got PayPal with Bitcoin, you got Cash App with Bitcoin. I got my Crypto.com card. You got Binance, you want to get it. Hey, tap in, man. Go get you the free Crypto.com card and Binance card or something if you want to tap in, all right? Me personally, you already know I got the Ruby joint. That way, I got Spotify free. I'm going to work my way up to get Netflix free. But, you know, it's going to take some staking. You stake like $130. You download that mug, you get $50 free of CRO, and you just take that 1,000 CRO out in a few months. Boom. You ain't never lost no money, because it's another thing. All right. We are always comparing. Okay. We're always comparing these cryptocurrencies to USD because it's what we are used to. But in all honesty, if you buy one Bitcoin, it's just one Bitcoin. However, the value of the dollar and stuff, yeah, that might fluctuate. But just like if I had $1 in 1952 and I got $1 today, all right, the value of the dollar, yeah, we say, yeah, the dollar might change. But if I go to the store, I'm still able to get whatever I'm able to get for that dollar. It's like that dollar is still $1. So one Bitcoin is always going to be one Bitcoin, even though the price may fluctuate in comparison to other currencies. So that's something you have to get in your head too. But this is my last thing and I'm getting off of this. All right. So back in, this is something else I want to pay attention to. When you follow the money, you see what's going on and you get the big picture. Don't think that all these events be happening, all right, just random, just coincidence, okay? So because when you look at these charts and you look at these comparisons, you can say, what, this happened on this time, this happened on this time? Yep, sure did, all right? So now I said that Bitcoin is around 13,000 per one Bitcoin right now. But guess what? Back when there was a drop early in the year, Bitcoin got down to about 4,000. It spiked down there for just a short second. 4,000 a coin or per Bitcoin. Now, if you would have got one Bitcoin for like 4,000, all right, and then you would have just held it all the way up until right now, which is in May, you would have tripled the worth of that Bitcoin. You could cash out, do whatever. So, I mean, if you would have bought 2,000, you could at least triple that thing by now. But you're not in tune with this information. So when the economy crashes, that's what I'm gonna tell you. This the trading basics, stock market basics, all that very basic. Buy low, sell high. So when the economy crashes, all the people with the money, they selling it off. Selling it off. So imagine me selling something worth $10,000 and I wait till it crashed and I buy it again when it's $4,000 and now it's worth $13,000. This is how these people is eating out here. All right? They buying low, they selling high, they moving the market. That's why you in any of these markets, you trade with the trend, but that's not what this video about. This video is about you've already been living in the digital currency era, so stop being so scared to learn about Bitcoin or Ethereum or Chainlink or Tezos or whatever it is, just because it's just new to you. Like I said, if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. You know, you can deal with the fiat money till it don't mean nothing no more, or you can go out and get you some gold and silver, or you can go out and learn how to get this cryptocurrency. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.